Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down step by step how do you find which articles to write about on your affiliate marketing website. Now I wanted to take this tutorial one step further, so not only am I going to show you how to do this, but I'm going to find 3 realistic niches that I would personally go into based on their numbers. Now, if you are anyone who is doing affiliate marketing using niche-specific websites, it's extremely important to do your research. There's 2 parts to the research. First is finding out what niche to make your website about, and second is finding out which specific articles you should be writing that you know will rank on Google. Now, before we get into this tutorial, I just wanted to take 1 second to say if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Greg and I like to talk about online entrepreneurship. So with that said, if you're interested in making money online, feel free to look around the channel and consider subscribing. And a special thank you to all of you guys who have been showing support on the channel. You guys know how much it means to me, so thank you for subscribing, the comments, the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in today's video. So this video is going to be very short and very to the point. So the first thing to know is that you need to use a niche research tool. That's the only way to really do this. There is a lot of speculation that you'll find as you start to research different tools on which ones are better than others, which ones are worth the money, and the pros and cons to using the free tools out there. Now, to sum up years worth of research in about 30 seconds for you, here's everything you need to know about these tools. First is if it's completely free, I don't recommend it because I don't think the information is going to be accurate. Second, if it's a free trial of a paid tool, then I definitely do recommend it because you're not going to have to pay, but typically you're going to get the full features of a paid tool. Third, just know that some of these tools can get pretty expensive, but as you become more advanced in affiliate marketing, you can see how they're worth their weight in gold because they save you a ton of time. And lastly, fourth is that even when you are using a paid tool, even if it's a top tier paid tool, you are going to have to use common sense when you're doing niche research. If something just seems too good to be true or it doesn't sound like it makes sense, go with your gut on this. And I'll talk about this a little further in this video. So with that said, the last thing before we get into this step-by-step tutorial on the computer is to know that print on demand and affiliate marketing use different research tools. This is commonly confused, but to clear this up very quickly for you, in affiliate marketing, we want a niche research tool that is pulling information from search engines and search activity on the internet. For a print-on-demand research tool, we want a tool that is pulling data from t-shirt listings and t-shirt sales for print-on-demand. This is very different from the search engine data that we have with our affiliate marketing research tool. Now, if you are someone who is in print-on-demand and affiliate marketing like myself, I'll link up a tutorial for the print-on-demand research tool down in the description so you can get your information on that separately. So without further ado, let's switch over to the computer now and I'll show you the 2 main things. First is going to be how to find a niche to make your affiliate marketing website about, and then second is how to find which articles to write on your website that will rank on Google. So let's go ahead and switch over to the computer here, and I don't want to waste any of your time, so this is the tool that I personally use. It's called SEMrush, and long story short, it's the best bang for your buck, and they have a great free trial. Now, I actually used to use a different tool for this. It was called KW Finder, but recently they've made a lot of changes to their tool, and they've limited their free trial in addition to being very pushy to get you to sign up. So with that said, KW Finder is still a good tool, but the one that I personally use is SEMrush. So this is the homepage here. This is what you will see. I'm just going to log in so we can get to the tools here. Okay, so once you're logged in, you have access to all of their tools now. So I guess the first thing we should do is go to their pricing and just cover this so we're all on the same page before we start using the tool. So yes, this is a paid tool, but they have a 7-day free trial. Like I was saying before, if you can get a paid tool with a free trial, the free trial is the way to go, especially as a beginner in affiliate marketing. This will give you access to really good information that you can base your affiliate marketing content plan on. And as you start to grow your affiliate marketing business and you have money to invest back into your business, this would be a tool that I recommend you use. Now, in regards to pricing, they don't offer any discount codes, so I don't have a discount code to offer you, but I do have my referral link down in the description. If you use that link when you sign up, thank you for that. If not, I hope this tutorial is helpful anyways. But those are the plans here. You really just need the pro or the guru plan. You don't need a business plan unless you are extremely deep in affiliate marketing. So with that said, pricing is now out of the way. Now let's go back to the tool and get started with this. So this page is basically your home page and it's called your dashboard. This is what we are going to be using primarily, and it's how we're going to be finding what niche to make your website about. So all you have to do, it's very simple. Don't worry about anything on the left side. Just stay at the top part here and type in all of the niches that you're thinking about going into. So to give you an example here, I'm going to type in Apple, and I haven't typed this in before, but the concept should be about Apple computers or iPhones, and we'll see what kind of information it comes back with. So as you can see, once you type in Apple and you click search, it's going to switch it over to keyword overview. And this is the information that we're looking at for our overview of our entire niche website. So the main metrics we're looking at is over on the left here. We want to see how much monthly volume there is. This is going to be an average over the last 12 months. Every month, how many people are searching for something related to Apple. And as you can see, the search volume is astronomical. It's over 6 million per month. However, the keyword difficulty is 93%. What that means for us is, yes, there is a ton of traffic, but it is extremely competitive to go into. So if you are someone new starting out with affiliate marketing, this is going to be far too competitive for you to compete with, because you're going to have a new website compared to your competitors on this topic who have websites filled with content and they've been in existence for years. So although we are going to get a lot more information down here about each one of these niches that we type in, we only need to focus on the volume and keyword difficulty when we're starting out and finding what niche to go into. Now, as promised in the beginning of this video, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to find 3 niches that I would personally go into and create an affiliate marketing website about. So I'm going to do a bit of digging here and I'll come back when I have 3 to show you. All right, just like that, I've searched a few up here and I opened up 3 tabs with 3 separate niches that have good numbers. I'll explain to you why here. So the first one here is microgreens. So if you're not familiar with this, I was at a farmer's market the other day and I saw a lady selling a bunch of these, what looked like very small plants, and they were actually microgreens. So you can grow different plants on a micro scale. It's pretty interesting. But this is a niche that people are looking for. So going by the numbers, there's nearly 50,000 people per month searching for this just in the United States alone. The keyword difficulty is at a 78. This is within range of something that you can compete in with a new website. On the rating scale of SEMrush, anywhere in the 60s or the 70s is going to be good for you if you're just starting out. Now with that said, if you can find something that has decent search volume and even lower than 60s or 70s on the keyword difficulty, that is going to be even more ideal. So without spending too much time here, the last thing that I like about this one is that the trend of how many people are searching for this is actually going up. This means that more people are getting interested in this topic, so you have the potential to create your content in the niche and grow with this niche as it starts to get bigger. So moving on to the second niche, this is a much bigger niche, but it still has good numbers, so I would consider going into it because there's so much room to create content. This is the niche of wine. And as you can imagine, wine is quite a big niche, but it has a lot of sub niches to go into. Speaking of which, in a minute here, I'm going to show you how to find those sub niches to write about. But looking at the numbers, you have over 670,000 people per month searching about wine, and the keyword difficulty is only a 69. Now the trend on wine obviously is going to fluctuate, but people are going to be drinking wine forever. I don't see that ending anytime soon. And moving on to the third niche that I found is converted van. This niche is pretty interesting because it's become very popular over the last few years, and I think now it's really starting to take off. Looking at the search volume, you have about 50,000 people per month searching for this. The keyword difficulty is at a 72, so it's right in range. And then looking at the trend, this one again is going up. So now we have 3 solid niches to go into. Again, you can do all of this on your free trial. Just be sure to write down what these niches are so you have them for the future if you still want to go into them. But with that said, now we need to figure out what kind of content to write on our website about these niches. Just because the overall niche looks good does not mean that we can just write anything about the niche and expect it to rank on Google. There are going to be certain products, there are going to be certain topics, certain questions you can answer that are essentially missed by other websites. So if you create that article, you have a very high chance of ranking on the first page of Google. And there's a way to find out what these topics are on SEMrush. So I'm going to take this topic of converted van. I like it the best out of the 3 that we just found, and I'm going to find out which articles to write on the website. So all we have to do at this point is come over to the left and go to topic research, and we're just going to type in converted van. Now this is going to take a minute to pull all of the information, so just be patient on this. But once it's done loading, you have a ton of great information here. Let me show you how to use this. So there's 3 things that you need to be aware of. First is how you are viewing the information. I prefer to view it as cards, which is just like this. Second is the toggle switch right here to show you the subtopics that are trending, showing those first. Always turn that on. And then third is the drop down over here that lets you prioritize how the cards show up. What we want to prioritize is topic efficiency. Essentially, what topic efficiency means is all of the hard work is done for us. If SEMrush is rating it at a high topic efficiency, that means that it has the highest search volume and the lowest competition. So with that being said, all of these cards should be in order of the highest efficiency first, and then it's going to give you the general subtopic at the top. Once you open it up, you will be able to see the monthly search volume on this subtopic along with the difficulty for it. Now, instead of focusing on the left side over here, focus on the right. These are all going to be the best questions that you can write content about for your affiliate marketing website that has the best chance of ranking. So with that said, these are all great articles you can write on your website, and you can jump around from subtopic to subtopic just by looking at the headlines on the card here. So try to stay in the ones that are ranked as high, and then just open them up and look down the right side, and you can find all of these questions that you can answer in your articles on your website. Now, my biggest piece of advice for you is if you don't plan to continue using this tool after your free trial, make sure that you are writing these down, because this is very good information and it's very difficult to find this information on other research tools. Now, the last thing to add into this video is just a little bit of advice. So if you are starting out with a new affiliate marketing website, aim to get at least 30 articles on the website, each of them being at least 1,000 words long. Now, the second part of this is once you write this content on your website, generally, from experience, it's going to take roughly 8 to 9 months until that specific article that you published starts to get its peak traffic from Google. Now, peak traffic is different from traffic in general. Peak traffic means it's basically ranked in the best spot on Google search that Google thinks it should be. However, once you publish an article, don't be surprised if you start to see traffic trickling in the first or second month. This can and will absolutely happen, but you won't see those big spikes of traffic until 8 to 9 months. Now, one more piece of parting advice is when you're looking through these topics over here, it is okay to find a subtopic that has a lower monthly search volume if the difficulty is low as well. What this means is less people are going to be searching for that every month, so you don't have the opportunity to get as much traffic from writing that article. However, since the difficulty is so low, you should be able to rank first, second, or third on Google very easily. It is definitely good practice to write some of these articles in the beginning, just so Google sees that you're writing content that should be ranked on the first page of Google. Then as you start to write more and more articles on your site, you can start to move into the ones that have higher difficulty, but also have a lot more search volume every month. So just like that, that's the end of this video. I hope it was short, to the point, and helped you out. If you have any questions about finding your website's niche or finding what specific articles to write about, just let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a thumbs up, share it with someone who you think could use this information. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video.